I'm here to tell you that there are several types of shade-loving shrubs that can be planted in the bare area under your tree. Truth be told, many of them can't flourish without the shady conditions. The following advice applies whether your landscape is completely shaded or only has a few shady spots. A few of my favorite flowering shade bushes are listed below. Number 1. Japanese Andromeda. The leaves of Pyrus japonica, or Japanese Andromeda, are first crimson, then turn pink and cream until finally turning a lime green in the shade-loving evergreen shrub. Many shade-tolerant shrubs, including this one, prefer acidic, well-drained soil. White or pink star-shaped clusters appear atop the stems in the spring. They do best in zones 5 through 8. Number 2. Mountain Laurel. Mountain laurels are a beautiful flower that blooms in the late spring or early summer. It's another shade-loving evergreen that thrives in acidic soil, partial shade, and a layer of mulch to keep it hydrated. The breathtaking beauty of the pink blossoms causes you to gasp. Camellia latifolia is the technical name for mountain laurel, and it is often hardy in USDA plant hardiness zones 3 through 11. Number 3. Rhododendron. Rhododendrons are the ideal flowering shrub for the mid-story, providing the soil is acidic and they receive consistent moisture. They prefer the partial shade of tree canopies, but will also grow in full shade. Wind and sun protection is essential for rhododendrons, which otherwise require very little maintenance in the form of pruning. Shallow roots need to be shielded and soil nutrients replenished, both of which are accomplished by applying mulch. Rhododendrons that can withstand zones 4 to 9 have broadleaf evergreen leaves that stand in stark contrast to the needled yews. Number 4. Camellia. Camellias, like many other evergreen shrubs, thrive in partially shaded areas. What sets this bush apart is the season in which its blossoms appear. It can flower anytime between October and April, depending on the cultivar. Those flowers are a work of art in and of themselves. Camellias are low-maintenance plants once they're established. These shrubs can survive in USDA plant hardiness zones 6 through 10. Number 5. Daphne. Most types bloom with beautiful pink or white flowers in late winter or early spring and have evergreen leaves. It's one of the plants in my garden that signals the approach of spring. I know that winter is nearly over when I open the front door and am greeted by the sweet scent of Daphne before I ever see the blooms. Daphne requires a bit of work to get going, but once it does, it requires very little attention. These plants are hardy from USDA hardiness zones 5 through 10. Number 6. Virginia Sweetspire. The long, sweetly fragrant white blooms of the native Virginia Sweetspire attract a variety of beneficial insects, and the shrub's magnificent fall foliage is a sight to behold. It thrives in almost any garden setting, whether it's dry, rainy, has poor soil, is in the shadow, or is in the sun. If you need a small plant that nevertheless looks nice in your landscape, look for the dwarf variety known as Little Henry. The Itea virginica, or Virginia Sweetspire, is a perennial plant that thrives in USDA plant hardiness zones 5 through 9. Number 7. Viburnum. The Viburnum, an extremely adaptable deciduous shrub, somehow always finds its way into my landscaping schemes. It stands out from the crowd with its massive, snowball-shaped white flowers. Look for dwarf kinds like Korean spice that won't expand their roots when growing beneath trees. This plant thrives in USDA hardiness zones 2 through 9. Well, thanks for watching video from Catchy Garden. Don't forget to click like and subscribe button to always support our channel. You can also turn on the notification bell to get the latest videos from us. We'll see you in the next videos.